Let's go over this syllabus together. I know that for a 5-week course this seems overwhelming, but do keep in mind that students before you have completed this 5-week course very successfully. So I have high hopes for you. The beginning of the syllabus contains the course objectives, which you'll want to go over and which are also contained in the Start Here menu. This is the weekly module breakdown that shows you the modules and how they are categorized for each of the assignments. And believe me, these assignments are so much fun. You're really going to enjoy this, I promise. If you just buckle in and save this calendar and enjoy yourself, you're going to really love these assignments. I do them myself. I always do every assignment that I give to my students. This is the consequence for not turning in an assignment. Similarly, if you do turn in every assignment, your new weighted total for the entire course will be added a 3-point bonus. Not too shabby. The classroom policies are shown here, and you'll want to take a moment and go through those. Make sure that you clearly understand plagiarism so that we don't have to deal with any of those issues. Overdue penalties. Remember, you're allowed 1 excused late submission except for the final essay exam. I give my students till the very last instant to turn in that final exam, so it's not possible to turn that in late. Now, with the other exercises and assignments, you can use 1 late excuse. Discussion boards in the cyber cafe, these are the guidelines for that. The disability statement, financial aid with a link, expectations, communication, and other information. Every semester, I'm surprised that students continue to send me email attachments. I have placed in the syllabus 3 different times. Do not ever send an attachment of any kind in an email. I cannot and will not open any attachment. So please don't send that to me. Now, you can email me about topics. How are you developing your topic? Are you working with the librarians? Are there questions that you have about how you might want to pursue your topic? I welcome those emails. But if you ask me an email that says, okay, just making sure this is due, I'm going to reply because I reply to every email, but I'm going to send you to the course module to find that information, and that becomes frustrating. I know it's frustrating for you. And remember, you have a cyber cafe and you have an open forum. You can go to both of those places and ask a question, because if you ask it of me, I'm going to wonder why you aren't reading the course module that indicates all of the assignment details. So let's keep it really awesome between us. And when you email me about a topic and never send me any kind of attachment. I know this is what's happened in the past, and it's all well-meaning. I totally understand that. Because in the past, I had a student who said, I honestly did submit my essay. I promise. Here it is as an attachment, as proof. Well, I don't need the proof. I believe you. If you tell me you submitted that assignment, I believe you. You don't need to send me proof and evidence in an email attachment that I can't open. I believe you. All I'm going to do is try to get you to the help desk to find out why your assignment did not get submitted and have them help us with it. It's all good. So you don't need to email me anything as proof. I believe you. I honestly believe my students. Remember that every email needs to come from within the classroom, otherwise I can't open it, and you'll get an automatic response from the school that says only school emails can be opened. I'm sure you understand that in today's world. I don't need to go over that with you. There are a number of prerequisite skills that are required prior to taking this course. And these are all of those prerequisite skills. Now, if you're anything like me, you look over those skills and your hair catches on fire. And if there's anything on this list that you're not familiar with, or that sounds, man, I know I studied that before, but it's really kind of fuzzy, then you want to go to YouTube or go to any number of the other resources and our own library and brush up on those skills, because I grade your essays based on the assumption that you have mastery of these skills. That's where we are in this class. So you have a great library staff, wonderful facilities, and a writing center and other places that you can go for help. So make sure that you have those in check. This is the Carnegie Unit that the school uses, and you can refer to that. This is the format for all submissions. We have to be able to prove that you wrote the required number of words for this course. 8,000 words are required. 6 of them need to be from essays. I've got this covered. All I need from you is for you to include your word count on every single thing that you submit. Otherwise, you're not going to get credit for the words. You can turn in the assignment, but if there's no word count on it, there's nothing that proves that you wrote those words that we can use as absolute criteria. All right? Make sure you do that. There's a whole wonderful section in the Start Here menu called Word Count, and you can study up on that. The title, 1 inch, everything should have a title, 1 inch margin for content, double spaced, a -10 penalty for format issues. So I hate giving those minus points for format issues when you've written something brilliant and you are brilliant and you're trying to turn something in a hurry and you don't proofread it through. So let's make sure we do that and get off to a great start so that you don't lose anything. Now, in discussion boards and the text posts that you'll see in the course, you don't have to put a word count on there, but I would. I've got to write 8,000 words this semester. I want to make sure I get credit for every single solitary word I write. So me, Debbie Hall, would put a word count on everything I submitted just to make sure I got that credit. Remember that this is a flexible syllabus. It is subject to change. I haven't had to change anything in a very long time, but just in case, keep that in mind. Okay, now I want you to just sit back and breathe for just a second. Did you? Okay. I want you to just listen to me now that we've gone over the scary syllabus. I have this course set up for your success. I want you to succeed more than I want a new car, and I am hankering for a new Cadillac. But I really want to see my students prosper and have a wonderful experience of exposing your brilliance. I want you to become articulate, bright, writing people. I really do. And I know that I took a course this summer and it was online. And when I looked at that course, my hair just caught on fire. I just went, I do not have time for this. There is no way I'm going to do all this and blah, blah, blah. And I went through that whole bit in my head. And then as I just sat back and relaxed for a minute and started getting into the course that I was taking, I loved it. I learned so much, got so many tips and tricks and suggestions. I absolutely loved it. And so that's what I want to be your experience. And I want us to agree to work together, that you read this course one by one by one. Every page is laid out in logical order. Okay, and let's have a great semester. And that concludes this tutorial of the syllabus.